Hello YouTube family, it's Whitney back again with another video. So today I kind of wanted to do just a little bit of a skincare routine, just show you guys my day-to-day as of right now. It kind of changes monthly, like according to new products that come out and things like that. Like I always like to be on the up and up and know like what's coming out and like learn about the products and actually use them so that I can be knowledgeable at Sephora and actually be a useful product consultant. So I try and do that. Well, these are kind of the products that I'm using right now anyways. So normally what I like to do to start the day is to go in with my Fab facial cleanser. This is just a really gentle facial cleanser. It's good for all skin types, especially sensitive skin. It's good for like people with eczema, rosacea, things like that. It's not going to tear your skin up. It's not going to strip it of any oils, things like that. So I like to put a dot of this on my Shiseido brush, which I have raved about before in one of my other Get Unready With Me videos that I did. So this brush is absolutely amazing. It's really similar to a Clarisonic, except you just move it yourself instead of it being battery operated. It's only like I think $34 at Sephora versus the Clarisonic, which is I think $199. So this was my go-to. This is one of my holy grail products. I will probably always love this, so always recommend that. But I'm not going to do that today. Today is a lazy day for me. So what I do on my lazy days, I just recently got this Peach and Lilly. It is the Lazy Day All-in-One Moisture Pads, Hydrate and Wake Up. So this is a fairly newer, or at least newer that I'm aware of, Korean brand, K-Beauty, and it is at Ulta. Actually, I think I picked this up at Ulta. I think this was $59. Oh, there's 60 pads in here. Directions: white pad onto the skin. It can be used AM and PM daily. So it says that you can use it AM and PM. I like to use them in the morning just to kind of skip a face wash, because it's like your face wash, your moisture, your serum, kind of all in one deal. So I like these. They're super hydrating and they're super fast and they smell really good. They are pretty pricey. So what I actually read in the reviews, oh, it smells so good. What I read in the reviews was that people were just cutting the pads in half, and there's more than enough product on there to keep you going. So that's what I've been doing. I just cut the pad in half and then I just kind of swipe it all around my face, just to provide that moisture and pick up anything that was left behind. Okay, so now that I've got that wiped around everywhere, I just kind of let that dry down on the skin. It feels super good, super moisturizing. Like my skin doesn't feel tight and dead anymore. Still trying to let this dry a little bit. So after that, what I normally would do would be to go in with my Origins serum. This is the Dr. Andrew Well for Origins Mega Mushroom Relief and Resilience Advanced Face Serum. Helps with a lot of my redness that I have, like because I have a lot of broken capillaries throughout my face and it just kind of causes a lot of unnecessary redness. So this really helps with that. My face has not been near as red as it normally was or used to be before I started using this. Like I'm actually not embarrassed to wear like no makeup. Like right now I'm not embarrassed to be on camera with no makeup because I feel like my face has calmed down a lot since I've started using this. Like I'm normally super duper red, especially around like this area right here, around my mouth area, and then I've got a broken capillary here. It kind of like spreads and gets really red. It's really weird the way my face is, but this stuff has been helping it a lot, so I really like that. So what I got in my BoxyCharm this month was one of the I got two of them, the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mask. So I was thinking I would try that out today. So since I already did my Peach and Lily moisture pads, I'll go ahead and pop on the Luminous Dewy Skin Mask and see how we like this, and then I'll show you guys how it looks. Okay, let's see if I can get this on correctly. Oh no, the nose piece. Silence of the lambs. Sorry, I'm weird. It smells really good. We're dripping, we're dripping. Can you guys tell that I hate sheet masks? They don't ever go on right. Not on me anyways. So I really don't like the luminous spray that they have, the dewy luminous spray. It keeps falling on my lip and I'm like, ew. I don't care for that one at all. It leaves me feeling really greasy just because I have oily skin anyways. So I don't really know how well I'm gonna like this. We'll see. It says to leave it on for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and set a timer for that, and then I'll be right back with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I went ahead and took off the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Sheet Mask, and my face actually feels pretty good. It looks pretty good too. There's a little bit of tackiness left over, so I'm gonna take my Dr. Jart Dermaclear Micro Water and just sweep a little bit of this around everywhere just to get a little bit of that tackiness off. Not really, just made everything absorb into the skin actually. Like, it feels really nice. It doesn't feel wet, it doesn't feel stripped or dry. It doesn't feel overly oily or overly dry. It just feels really nice actually. So I'm a little excited to try that Tatcha mask again and see how well I like it the second time. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is just take my Burt's Bees Beeswax Lip Balm. It's just a regular Burt's Bees lip balm. Just add some of that. I have super dry lips, so I always have to keep them nourished with something at all times. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Origins serum, which I was previously raving about, and just add a little bit of that just to nourish the skin and calm down that redness so that throughout the day it doesn't start to flare up on me, because sometimes it will, like if I start to get stressed out or hot or anything like that. I think it has a lot to do with the broken capillaries, because I don't really know why else that would happen, but if I get stressed out or hot or just anything like that, then my broken capillaries kind of swell up and become more red, so this kind of helps control it throughout the day so it doesn't show up through my makeup. So while we're letting that set in, because there's kind of a rule to serums, your serum is like your go-to skin treatment. So whatever it is you're trying to target about your skin, whether it be like dark circles, hyperpigmentation, just super dryness, dullness, whatever it is you're trying to fix, you want to find that ingredient in your serum, and that's gonna help give you changes to your skin. The serum is like your prescription pretty much, and then your moisturizer is what kind of locks it all in place. So you definitely want to do both, but the rule is you want to let your serum set for, I think it's 90 seconds, just so it really gets in there so it's able to do its job. So while I let my serum set, I normally just go ahead and do my eye cream, which right now I'm using the Lancome Energy de Vie, I think is how you say it. I'm not very good with French. I have been liking this one so far because it is illuminating and it is an anti-fatigue, which I really like, because staying up all night editing videos and taking care of an 8-month-old and just working and trying to take care of the house and just being a human being in 2019. A lot of the time I do wake up with bags under my eyes or I have a lot of fatigue. So this kind of, I feel like this kind of helps, and it has the little silver balls in there, so that actually kind of soothes and helps like to rub everything in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of this. And then just let that sit in. Okay, so now that we've got our eye cream on and that's all dried in and our serum's all soaked in, I'm gonna go in with the Fresh Vitamin Nectar. I believe it's the Moisture Glow face cream. This has got a lot of vitamin C in it, so it's just gonna help to add a little bit of a glow to my dull and dead winter skin. I'm just gonna start at the bottom of the neck and move up the face. Never going down, always up. Up or across. because we don't want to cause any unnecessary wrinkles, you know, now ladies. Especially here in our late 20s. Gotta work on that, you know. And I always have to make sure that I get the tip of my nose because my nose ring really dries out the end of my nose. So I just have to make sure that I'm paying extra attention to that area. Okay, so that is pretty much it for my AM routine. So then I would just go ahead and spray my Boscia toner. So I'll do that. This is just the Rose Water Mist with Witch Hazel. It's just a really good pH balancer just to get everything started for your makeup routine. Just to have a nice canvas to start on so you can lay down your primer and your foundation and everything look nice and smooth. And that is pretty much it for my AM skin routine. So I'll go ahead and wrap this up and then I'll bring it back in tonight and we'll do the PM routine. And I'll show you guys how I kind of get unready with my skin routine. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, back again starting the PM skin routine of my day-to-day kind of routines. So this is basically what I do when I get off of work or when I want to take off my makeup and just kind of get cozy and relax and just be at home and chill. Yes, by the way, I wear contacts, so I wear glasses. Don't judge me. You see my 4 eyes and my glare. Don't judge me, but I'm gonna go ahead and take my glasses off because that glare is killing me. Like I can't even focus on myself. So I'll just be blind for this video. That's okay because all my products that I'm gonna use are right here in front of me and I'm nearsighted, thank God, so I can see them all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. As you can see, I've still got my makeup on. So I'm going to use the Lancome Bifacial Double Action Eye Makeup Remover. So this is a pretty good one. I had been using the Clinique Take the Day Off, but then Ulta had a sale. They're like, I think it's like 25 days of skincare or something like that. But this went on sale for like $15 and I was like, oh, I have to have it. It's really good stuff and it's normally like $35 or something. So $15 for this, I was like, yeah, I have to have it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take off my eye makeup. So I just kind of sweep that around and I look up and then just press that into my lashes, take off that mascara. Okay, so now I'm just gonna flip that cotton ball over and get a little bit more product. Same thing, other eye. Okay, so now that we've got all of our eye makeup off, I'm going to go ahead and jump into a makeup wipe. Normally I use the Lancome, I think it's called the Milan in Mousse. Million in Mousse. Something like that. It's like a honey and Acier cleanser that melts off your makeup. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to use a makeup wipe. So I actually picked these up from CVS the other day. This is a new K Beauty line. Ariel, I think. Yeah. I guess that's how you say it. So they're just stress relieving, refresh your day, pureful cleansing tissue. Refreshing, reviving, refining, and relaxing. Stress relieving cleansing tissue gently cleanses and leaves skin moisturized through 3 steps of purifying, soothing, and moisturizing. Natural citrus fragrance invigorates and freshens your senses. Specially developed Puriful Cocktail removes micro dust and impurities for healthier, pureful skin. So we're gonna give these a try and see how we like these. I'm always a sucker for anything new K Beauty. So speaking of which, when I got these at CVS, I also got some of these, which I thought were super cute. The brand is called Halaki, but the stuff, like, there was a whole line of Halaki, and all of the stuff, except for this one, unfortunately, for some reason, I don't know why, but all of the stuff had Gudetama on it. And I thought that was the cutest thing ever. And I like scooped up everything. I was like, yes, I'm gonna buy all of this. And then I looked at the price tags on them and I slowly put everything back because like that shit was like $30 and upwards. And I was like, girl, this is a drugstore run. No man, we are not trying to pay high-end Sephora prices for face cleansers and face tissues and shit like that. So yeah, I put all that shit back. But I did get these because I thought they were kind of interesting. They're just nose strips, but they're like K-Beauty nose strips, and there's 3 different steps to it. So I thought this would be interesting to try tonight. So we're gonna do that after I take off all my makeup. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Ooh, these smell good. Yeah, citrusy really does revive. Okay, so now that we've used our makeup wipe and got everything off of our face, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Clinique Clarifying Lotion too, and just use a little bit of that just to clean up everything that I might have missed. Okay, so we're done with the Clinique Clarifying Lotion, so now I'm going to go ahead and pop into these. I'm a little excited to try these out. So let's see. The directions are all in Korean, as you can see. So I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to do this. Oh wait, here's some English directions. Okay, so after cleansing, place step 1 on nose for 15 to 20 minutes. Remove it slowly and wipe off any blackhead or impurity in pores. Wet nose with water and place step 2 on nose. After 15 to 20 minutes, slowly remove it from the edge. After step 1 and 2, place step 3 on the nose. Remove it after 10 to 15 minutes and gently tap it for better absorption. So it looks like there is going to be 15, 20, 35 minutes worth of nose strips here. So let's just go ahead and get started. So it says to this one all over the nose, let it sit for 15 minutes and then remove. So let's go ahead and start with number 1. Is there a front ways? Is there a back ways? How do you know which way is which? Let's see. So I assume this is how you put it on. So I'm just gonna let that sit for 10 minutes and then we'll be back. Okay, so it's been about 10-12 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off and let's see what we have going on underneath here. Can you guys see that? Probably not, but like there's like stuff on it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into step 2. So we remove this one and then wipe off any blackhead impurities in pores. So for this next one, it says to wet the nose with water and then apply the strip. I don't have any water, so I'm using this strip just to kind of wet my nose. Hopefully that'll get it wet enough. Oh, there's still serum in here. That'll work too. Now we're just going to apply this to the nose. So I've got that on. Now I guess we just let this one sit for 15 to 20 minutes and then come back to it and peel it off and we'll go from there. Alright, so I'll be back in another 15 minutes. Alright you guys, it's been 15 minutes, so it's time to peel this bad boy off. Here goes nothing. I don't know, I'm one of those people where like, I like to look at the strip and like see all the gunk that came out of my skin and like, there's really nothing here. Wah wah. What a disappointment. So I don't even know if I want to do the third part of that just because it was just like, I guess I'll do it because I have it and I bought it. So for part number 3, we place this on the nose and remove after 10 to 15 minutes, rubbing in the excess for absorption. This one's different. This one has a back on it. What is this? Ew, what is this? Is this one strip? What the fuck? You put this on your nose? What? Okay. Alright. K-Beauty knows what's up most of the time, so we're gonna do it. Alright, start that timer. 15 minutes, yo. Starting now. Okay, guys, I'm calling it. I'm getting this slimy piece of shit off my face. Alright. Weird. This is just weird. Like, look at this. Like, why is that a thing? Why? I don't understand it. But whatever. And then it said to just take what's left and massage into the rest of the face. So I definitely feel like that product was really gimmicky. It definitely made my skin feel really smooth and soft. It looks pretty good. I mean, it looks nice and soft and pretty juicy. But I kind of wanted it for the pore strip thing because, I mean, if you look at the packaging, it's kind of advertised like it's gonna be some amazing pore strips. I mean, look at this. It goes from like funky nose, clean and sparkly nose. So I don't understand why I don't have a clean and sparkly nose. This is not, this is false advertising. Anyways, moving on from the gimmicky product. That was just something I wanted to test out tonight. So now that I've got that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and skip my serum since that strip had a serum on it and I pretty much just rubbed that into the rest of my face. So I'm gonna skip my serum, which is normally the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow. It's just an AHA serum, which just helps to resurface and retexturize my skin overnight. I really need that because I have a lot of stubborn whiteheads that just won't go away. So anything with an AHA or a BHA, I'm all over it. It really helps my skin out. So moving on from that, I'm going to jump into my moisturizer, which this one is brand new and kind of sort of requested, but I wanted to get it anyway. So it was just kind of like my excuse to do it. My I guess you could call her my niece. She's pretty much like my niece. She requested a like get unready with me video with Glam Glow, and I thought that was perfect because Glam Glow just came out with the Good in Bed night cream, and I really wanted to try this because it's an AHA, it's a BHA. It's soft and smooth, deep hydration. It's got passion fruit in it. It smells delicious. I was super excited about this. So this was kind of my reason for the video, to be quite honest. And I wanted to unbox this with you guys because I thought it was so cute. Like, first of all, it's red. I love the red packaging. And then you open it up and it says, "Hello, sexy." And I'm just like, Glam Glow. Jeez, you make me blush. So, this is the jar, which is also very sexy, isn't it? So I'm just going to go ahead and pop that open. Oh, it smells so good to me. Okay, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on. I don't need a whole lot because I am pretty oily, so any kind of deep hydration, I just need a little bit. Just rub that around and... I'm really excited to see how this works, considering it has an AHA and a BHA in it. I have experimented a lot with AHA and BHA serums, not so much with moisturizers. So I am curious to see how this night cream is going to go. I kind of stayed away from them in moisturizers just because it's the last thing that I normally put on and I don't want to be burned by the sun. So considering this is a night cream, this is a good way to go if you're wanting to experiment with AHAs or BHAs, because you do want to wear a sunscreen if you're going to be using them. It makes your skin a little bit more sensitive. So we've got that on. That feels great. My face smells like a jungle of passion fruit and just erotic rainforest wonderfulness. I'm absolutely loving it. So moving on from that, I forgot to do my eye cream, so I'm going to pop that on, which it's just basic ass Tarte Sea Brighter Maracuja eye cream. So I'm just going to pop that on real quick. Okay, so now that we've got that on, the last thing that I like to do sort of to finish everything off is use the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This thing has saved my lips after wearing liquid lipsticks all day at work, or just, I mean, anything. I normally don't like to wear anything on my lips just because my lips are so dry. Like, I don't like to wear color. I just normally like to wear chapstick. But, I mean, of course, if I'm going full glam or I'm going to work, or, I mean, just whatever, I have to opt for a liquid lipstick or just regular lipstick, or I mean even just some lip glosses dry out my lips. My lips are really, really dry. So at the end of the day, they're feeling dry. They're feeling like, you know, like when a snake sheds its skin and it's all like dry and crusty. That's my lips. So yeah, this at the end of the night, amazing. And then I wake up in the morning and I just have fresh, plump, beautiful, juicy lips all over again, ready for another application of liquid lipsticks to ruin them all over again. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop some of that on real quick. All right, there you have it. That is pretty much my good night routine. So that is what I like to do when I get off of work, or whenever I'm done with the day and I just want to take off all the shit that I have on my face. Sometimes I just gotta get it off. So that is what I like to do as my process. I feel like having a routine is good, so set one up. I agree with that. So if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, go ahead and subscribe. You'll be seeing a lot more of me and I'll be seeing a lot more of you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I'll see you guys later, okay? Peace out.